hey y'all, guess what that is? Looky here, it's a Christmas tree. Look on there where you can see the little handbags and little bling ornaments and the little wreath on the bottom that's all pretty and matches because this is a girly blingy tree with a little jeweled blingy star. Isn't that pretty? And then over here we have what Christmas is really about. And that is Jesus Christ. And that's why I say Merry Christ Mass. Now we know that, let's see, is that going to be good enough? I'll zoom out just a little bit. We know that, I'm going to give you some more light too there, that probably Jesus was not born in December. Odds are it was more like June is what I've heard the research says. But it's not when he was born, it was that he was born. And so this is why we celebrate Christmas. And it is a time for just traditional family gathering for some people, but it was intended to be a time to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ for Christians and all people. But that is what Christmas is for, and that is why, even though I have my pretty blingy tree over here, I also have to have a representation, sort of-ish, of what it's all about. I don't think that Jesus was blonde-haired. At least he has brown eyes, but he's got kind of a sandy blonde mixed in there. I think I'll get a Sharpie and kind of black it out a little more because that would have been what he probably looked like. But anyway, anybody want to win $1 million? Got one right here. $1 million bill. You got it. You can eat it. It's chocolate candy. Maybe the next time I do a giveaway, I'll give it to somebody. We'll see. You know that I'm going to have another one, don't you? Have you guys been? Are you having a good day? It's the weekend. I've done a little bit of Christmas shopping, and I thought, you know, I think I'm going to give some simple ideas as to what people could do for Christmas. Especially for friends that may be like you, or they may not be. But if they are, then think of what, my mother used to always tell me, think of what you would love to get. Like pick out something for yourself and give it to them instead. Well, first of all, hands down, it depends on how much you want to spend and if that person would like it. But, you know, I'm a makeup girl. I think it's a real treat to get a Chanel product. And so I think a neutral quad, is always a good idea in browns or neutral tones. This is Mystere, number 43. And it's very neutral. You can make it very, very dark if you're that kind of person and you want to. Or you can apply this very lightly and maybe not even use a dark color except for lining. And it can be a very, very pretty palette to give someone. Another thing that you can give someone, these are little simple gift ideas now, y'all. This isn't, I'm not trying to overcomplicate is why I'm doing this. But sometimes it's as simple as giving something like a little jewelry tray or a soap dish. And this one I particularly love. This is from Barnes & Noble, and I just think this is really pretty because it would go with just about anything. It's got kind of a traditional feel to it, but you could even, depending on the decor of a home, let this go on into past Christmas because it doesn't say anything about the holidays, and it could be a reindeer or it could just be a moose or deer. So if you've got kind of a woodsy decor, this would still be pretty, but the red and green plaid is kind of Christmassy, but that's just pretty like when you take rings off to wash your hands or do the dishes, or you might take your watch off or something. And it's always good to have a dish away from the sink, but close by, to put some things in. And so that's a neat thing. You can wrap it up real pretty and give that to someone. And if you're going to do that, maybe you will also give them a little Christmas guest towel or a kitchen towel. You know, it can be everything from, you know, something a little more on the silly side or something on a real serious side. This is a particularly soft Santa one, and it's got a little teddy bear, and I call this on the more silly side. And then I've got some more decorative ones that have like cardinals or Christmas bells or candy canes or anything like that. And you can get that at so many department stores or Steinmart type places or Bed Bath & Beyond type places. They have all kinds of little hand guest towels, and any lady would like to get that. I know that because when we have Christmas parties and stuff, it's really nice to put something like that out that's really nice. Another thing that you can do is some sort of container. This is a beautiful little Christmas basket, and you can put you can make this the gift, or you can make like cook some goodies or put something in this gift. And what I happen to have in it right now is something very special and dear to my heart. And I'm going to be decorating the hearth in my office. It's got one of those faux fireplaces in it. And my mother made this garland. It's Santa Claus garland. She was competing for a contest of what was the cutest ornament or something like that at work. And so she made these little felt Santas, and they're on both sides. She glued them together on both sides over a piece of ribbon and made it into garland. And it's a long little piece of garland I'm going to put up over there. It's very sentimental to me because she handmade it. Of course, my mother sewed a lot. And then also you can package gifts. Instead of with tissue, you can use tinsel. That was dusty tinsel. Tinsel, apparently. Another idea that's a little bit different, by the way, if you wanted to do the soap dish, you can also choose a really nice soap. Like this is a really nice soap. This is called Sleigh Ride, and this is from, I think it's called Mickle or Mikkel Design Works. And I know Bath and Body Works has this. I think sometimes Williams-Sonoma has it, or they may have their own brand. But it's shea butter soap made in England. It's very, very nice. It's quite a gift because they're about $10. And you can put them in a matching soap dish, and that's always nice. Actually, this isn't the matching one. There's a Sleigh Ride one that would go with this one, but this one I think also had a reindeer soap that you could choose from. But anyway, so that's a really nice gift because again, you can have this sitting out for when guests come over at Christmas, and that's always nice to have somebody give you something like that along with a fingertip towel or something. Just an idea. And then also, I am looking at something really cute this year. Again, using cloth bags instead of paper bags is an idea. This is a beautiful little canvas, and I just think that is so gorgeous. I would love to get something like that. And it's just pine cones and berries, and so it could be Christmas or it could just be a winter gift. But and put in that, if someone loves the outdoors, that's a great idea to give them with like a really nice coffee mug, and maybe you would choose a couple of winter K-cups or some hot tea bags that are really, really special, and put them in one of those little silky bags, or just give them a whole little box and wrap the box too. This is a beautiful Cardinal coffee cup. I absolutely love it. It's called Northern Cardinal. And this is made by Wildlife Mug. It is made by Holscher Products Inc. Holscher, Holscher. But I absolutely love this, and it's HolscherProductsInc.com. And this is just so beautiful. They're just so relaxing to just sit there and drink out of just a wintry cup like that, whether it's tea, coffee, cocoa, whatever. And then you may want to put something whimsical. That to me is real sentimental. I like to give cardinals because my mother loved birds, and whenever I see a red male cardinal or a wren or a finch, this is the nut thatch version of the same cup. Nut thatch is also a birdie, and my mother also loved these. So I love giving things like this out. And you can either fill them maybe with some Kissies or some Ghirardelli chocolates or just something really, really nice. Or you can just wrap them as a gift. And in the wildlife store I go to, which I think, what is it called? Well, Atlanta Birdseed? Atlanta Wild Birdseed. Atlanta Wild Birds. Anyway, Wild Birds Unlimited. Anyway. Bird stores where you go and buy bird food and bird feeders and bird baths and all that kind of stuff for enthusiasts that just really love nature. One of the great things you can do is give a bird feeder and some seed, because that's very expensive. So that's a really nice gift to give someone. Maybe even for someone special, include a hanger pole. And I did that to one of my friends one year. I just got her started with I forgot what it's called. It's bird watching, but ornithology? I don't remember. Anyway, and maybe even a small book on the birds of your state. Like I gave her a book of Georgia. I gave her a pole, a really nice feeder, and some of that really good bird seed that has no holes. It's no mess bird seed. You can actually now get that in your grocery store. You don't have to go to a specialty store. But also they have all kinds of unusual little cute things. And they also had squirrel poop and caramel poop. And what this really is chocolate nut toffee. And it's just so cute, you guys. And you can put the two of those in a bag, and that would be really cute. Especially if you could get one of these kind of outdoorsy bags and put it in there. So that's another idea. Anyway, so I just want to share with y'all my new Christmas set that I did just for you guys. So I hope you find it pretty, because you're pretty. We like pretty. Y'all, I gotta tell you, I do like the blingy tree. I've always done more of a natural tree. Like these kind of colors are the more nature colors, like and burlap and cream colors, and you know, kind of the traditional Christmas colors. But I just think it's sometimes fun to do something like this with this little tree, because it's just so blingy and pretty. Pink. I went to get my metallic pink foil tree, and I could not find it anywhere. So I had to go buy this one. But after I fluffed it up, it's like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, isn't it? After I fluffed it up and added some ornaments and some little pink lights. I don't know if you can see the pink lights because of those lights, but it's actually a pretty little tree. And instead of doing, you know, wrapping a blanket around it like Linus did, or there was a little white pretty tree skirt. I started to get that because I thought that would be just so adorable. But then I saw this wreath, and I thought, well, I'll just hang the wreath behind, but I have this Paris picture. And so I was trying to figure out how in the world I would do that. Would I just unhang the wreath for a while? And then I think, well, you don't see a lot above my head anyway in these videos, so that doesn't even make sense. So I decided to make the wreath my the bottom of the tree, and I think that looks real pretty, real full, and real fun. And so anyway, get out there, go light up the world, and do what you can to help people make this a merry time of year. Because again, for some people, it's a very sad time. They may be missing loved ones. They may be lonely. They may be financially strapped. So this is particularly stressful. So anyway, you guys go out there and enjoy your